Hello.
Hello,
Yes.
just a second.
Yes.
Hi, Rishikesh. How are you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
Not so good. So here is the second mock unit. First, now
Yes, sir.
we'll start with your brief introduction. Please go on.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible.
Okay. So, my name is Rishish Khardekar. I have done my computer engineering from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune, under Pune University in year 2021.
Okay.
Uh, I'm enthusiastic about technologies, coding, programming, and developing softwares. I'm good at technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and also other programming languages like Python, Java, C++. I like to code and program and solve the complex coding problems. I'm also interested in uh, organizing and leading, also participating in social events. I had organized a social event for digital literacy in my college for adult people for their digital literacy, like in mobile and computers, handling applications in mobile. Uh, so I'm really passionate about the technology. That's it about myself.
Have you ever worked previously on any projects?
No, sir.
Okay. Where did you see yourself in next 5 years?
Uh, in next 5 years, I would like to be a much better developer and at better position in in an organization, contributing to the organization in a much better way.
Okay. So Rishikesh will continue with the HTML and CSS, and then we'll go to the JavaScript
Yes, sir.
together. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you tell me what is HTML?
So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a programming language for web development or web pages to to uh, structure the content on the web pages. HTML is used.
You said HTML is a hypertext markup language. Why it is said hypertext and markup language?
Uh, it's a markup language because we are marking up the content of the web page, and uh, I'm not sure about hypertext, but I think uh, the text can be of any type, and we can uh, interact with the text, I would say.
Okay. Do you know the difference between HTML elements and HTML tags?
Yes. So HTML tags are a building block of HTML element, and HTML elements are building blocks of uh, the whole HTML document. So tag is enclosed in a two what you can say, uh, the less than sign and greater than sign. So they uh, tell the browser that this is the tag and this is how the content will be, or the how the context of the it is given, and the elements are closing tag are of closing tag content and sorry, opening tag content and closing tag.
Okay. Uh, can you tell me what's attribute?
Attribute. Attribute uh, attribute is like a property for HTML element. It describes the HTML element, and also it can change the behavior of the HTML element.
Repeat again.
Um, so uh, attribute uh, uh, wait, um, so attribute is it attribute provides the information about HTML elements, and it is specified within opening tag, and it is composed of name and value. So it can modify the behavior and appearance of an element through uh, attributes like alt, source, height, width, like this.
Are you sure about it?
Yeah, yeah.
Please go through it after the interview.
Attributes, HTML attributes, right?
What is a
Okay, sir.
span tag?
Span tag is an inline element. So it's like a div element, but for us inline, but as an inline element, which can change a word, or which can give styling to a word or a sentence within a HTML document.
Can you tell me the difference between HTML4 and HTML5?
So HTML4, 4 and 5, the HTML5 is the latest version of HTML5. It has new semantic elements like header, footer, main. It can embed natively the audio and video formats. It has it wa- it has more responsive. uh, it was designed to be more responsive for various devices. It can uh, it can it introduce tags like canvas and SVG to have drawings and vector diagrams on the HTML, and it also has the local storage and session storage APIs to store the data locally on the device.
Do you know the difference between EM and I tag?
EM and I tag, right?
Yeah.
EM is semantic tag, whereas I is a formatting tag. M tells the M means emphasis, so it create more emphasis uh, on that word, on that specific word, whereas I just format it in a italic manner.
Okay. Can you tell me the no, what is box sizing?
Box sizing. Uh, Box sizing is a property to define whether we want to include content, border, and padding as same as height and width, or we have or we want to have distinguished height for content, height and width for content, and different padding and border.
What is box model?
Box model.
Yeah.
In box model, every element is treated like an box. So every box has properties like content, padding, border, and margin.
Okay. What is anchor tag?
Anchor tag, anchor tag gives us the ability to have links in the HTML document to uh, redirect the links to another website or another web page.
Okay. Do you know the various types of position in our CSS?
Right.
Tell me about it.
So there are five positions: static, relative, absolute, fixed, and sticky.
Can you tell me the relation between absolute and relative?
So relative position means it remains it uh, moves the element from the original position, whereas absolute position takes out the element from the flow of the flow of the page and uh, places it relative to the uh, positioned parent element.
Okay. In how many ways we include CSS in our HTML page?
Three ways. So one first one is the inline CSS, where we can uh, define the CSS in the opening tag. Second is internal CSS. We can define the CSS in a style tag, and
Style tag.
yeah, I mean style element in the HTML in the head section of the HTML element. Sorry, head section of the HTML document. And third is we can link the CSS style file uh, with the help of link.
Can you name those? You said a style tag. It is something named when you
Uh,
heard internal, external, inline.
yeah, yeah. Inline. The first one is inline, second is internal, and third is
Uh,
external.
okay.
Right.
I was asking about that. What are selectors in CSS?
So selectors enables us to select the specific elements to style them.
Elaborated.
Okay, so there are uh, uh, four type of selectors. First is a universal selector where we can select where it selects all the elements on the HTML document. Second one is uh, element selector where it selects the particular element, and the third is class selector where we can give the class to the element in the opening tag by using a class attribute. And last one is ID. So we can with the help of ID selector we can give the ID to the element, and with that ID we can select that element.
What are combinator selectors?
So combinator selectors, there are four combinator selectors. First is descendant selector, second is direct child selector, third is uh, a sibling selector, and fourth is general sibling selector. So with combining the parent and child, we can uh, a parent or child and parent sibling, we can select the elements to style them.
For adjacent sibling, which sign we denote it? There is symbol.
For general sibling, right?
Now adjacent
Uh,
sibling. Adjacent
uh,
sibling.
you're right. Plus symbol.
Okay. Plus symbol.
Yes.
Okay. And for the general
General for tilde.
and for child.
Child, direct child, we give the uh, arrow. Arrow. We give the arrow or greater than sign, or you can say.
Okay. What are pseudo selectors?
There are two. Means there are two types of pseudo selectors: pseudo element and pseudo classes. So pseudo classes define or it can be used in uh, to define the special behavior of the element, and pseudo elements are we can add the elements to the parent element or the element itself to uh, make some modifications to the page.
Okay, what are means elaborate pseudo class and pseudo
Okay.
elements?
So there are multiple pseudo classes like uh, uh, active, hover, focus, uh, then the first type, last type, uh, and nth type. With this, we can select uh, uh, those type of elements and style them. And in pseudo elements, we can add elements with it, like after and before. After an element and before that element, we can add element. Uh, so that's it.
Can you just show me, take one box at
Okay.
the center of the our screen, and in that box we I want another box at the center.
Okay. Is screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay. What should I give the width and height?
Give 500, okay, 600.
So we are selecting box 1 and box 2 to give them the width and height or other styles. Um, can 300, white 300, and let's say background color to blue. Uh, Let me get this on. So, let's. Oh, yeah. Is browser visible to you?
Yeah, come again.
Is browser visible to you?
Yeah. No, no,
Okay.
browser is not visible. Your
Right,
code is
right.
visible.
Sorry. Yeah. So I have to.
Have you opened browser?
Yeah, yeah, but I didn't share, so it's not. And
Then stop the
I am.
screen sharing and start it again. Don't click
Yeah, yeah,
any button. Just click at the corner. There is share and
yeah,
look
but
block button.
yeah, one
Just
second.
stop it.
Sorry. Can I rejoin?
Just
There is
do
some
one
difficulty.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
What difficulty?
I mean, I'm not able to get into the full screen Zoom.
Okay, do that.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah,
Yeah.
am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
sorry.
audible.
Um, so this these are two boxes. We have to center the second to the first. So we give this is the parent box, the first one. So we give this position relative. Um, because of the we have to give the absolute position, we have to give the parent element absolute sorry, relative position. So position absolute. Then with the help of a left hand means helper properties, we can give the we can move the object uh, left 50% and right 50 sorry, from the top 50%. Now with the help of uh, tran transform for property, we can uh, get it to the center. Uh, Translate uh, minus 50% of the width and height of the second box or child box. Yeah.
Take the red one at the center.
Uh,
And
get
in
what?
that red one, we want same as it is, but take them in between the desktop.
So I didn't understand. Can you repeat?
At here, at center,
Okay.
take this box at the center.
Okay. Okay. So red box also should be at the center,
And red and blue both.
right? So we can make it also with the help of properties. 50% from the left and 50% from the top. So this might be just uh, it's not getting from the top. Maybe from select. This is going up. Mm, Ah, done. Sir.
Stop the screen and
Stop the screen share.
uh,
Okay. Yeah.
start your video. We'll go through now JavaScript.
Yes.
What is JavaScript?
JavaScript is a high-level object-oriented programming language. It adds functionality to the web pages and also interactivity.
What are the data types in JavaScript?
Data types are the different types of data which we can store in a variable. So these are different. There are different data types that we can store. There are primarily there are two: primitive and non-primitive. Non-primitive also can be called as a reference variables. So in primitive there are null, uh, undefined, string, number, boolean, big integer, and symbol. And in the non-primitive, there are objects like arrays, functions.
What about object?
What?
Does
Hello?
object include in primitive or non-primitive?
Non-primitive. Object is non-primitive.
Can you tell me the difference between non-defined and not defined?
So not defined is a, reference error where it is not defined before using the variable, and undefined is the variable is declared but the value is not assigned.
What is hosting?
A string is a phenomenon where interpreter appears to declare variables at the top of the scope, and they are initialized to undefined.
What only declaration? What about initialization?
No, there is no initialization, only declaration is hoisted at the top.
In which scope? Global scope. Suppose we have function in a block scope. Then
Right.
it will move at the end of the function, or it will go at the top of the or page.
No, in the respective scopes, it will be hoisted.
Okay. Uh, do you know coercion?
Yeah, coercion. In coercion, the values are uh, coerced into another type because of dynamic typing of JavaScript. So yeah, that's it.
What is an object?
Object is a collection of uh, n- uh, properties in a key value pair.
Okay. What are the JS operators?
JS operators are functionalities that can that gives us ability to perform various operations like addition, subtraction, or like other mathematical operations.
What are the names? What are the operators? Specific names?
Uh, Additional operators, subtractor, then multiplication,
No,
division.
no. The addition and in which part it comes? In which operators? There are
Okay.
four, I think. I've heard about it.
Uh,
I've heard
uh,
arithmetic operators.
right. So the addition, subtraction, those come under mathematical. Then there are assignment operator like plus, equals to, or plus equal or minus equal, and
Okay.
there are incremental and decremental and comparison operators as well.
I've heard logical operators.
Yeah, logical operators as well.
What is function?
Function is a block of code. Uh, block of code that can be repeated and used again and again.
Do you know arrow function?
Yes.
What is it?
So arrow function is a function expression uh, which is denoted in arrow way. So in arguments, we can uh, assign the arrow function to a variable.
Do you know this keyword?
Yes.
What is it?
So this keyword points to the nearest uh, parent object. Sorry,
Can we
nearest object.
nearest parent?
Yeah, yeah.
Can we use this keyword in arrow function?
Yes. Sorry. No. We can't use the this variable in or this keyword in arrow function.
Why? Any reason?
Because uh, uh, because of I guess scope. This arrow function scope is default to global scope.
What happens we declare this keyword in arrow function? What it returns?
So it takes the its surrounding scope. So if arrow function is
I
defined on
asked,
a
I asked what it returns if we declare this keyword in
okay,
arrow function.
so it returns window object or
Okay,
undefined.
okay, okay. That's what I was asking.
Right.
So, do you know array?
Yes, array is a ordered collection of elements.
Okay, do you know array methods?
Yes.
Tell me some methods, array methods.
Um, so there is a slice method which uh, takes the part of the array, desired array to give sorry, I mean the desired array we want to take the part of that, and then there are a splice method where we can add and remove the uh, elements from the array also. Uh, then uh, mm, yeah, I guess that's it. I mean there are more, but I'm not able to recall right now.
Okay, what is pop push?
Ah, right. Yeah, sorry. The basic operations that we want to do, like adding or deleting or removing the elements from the array, we use uh, sorry. So first push to add the element from the last uh, or the end of the array. We use push to remove the from end. We use pop method, and there are shift and unshift from the start.
Do you know how to empty an array?
Yeah, so there are various ways we can empty the array. Mm, First is we can pop the array till the last element. Sorry, the till first element using any iterator. Uh, then
Can you just
we
show me an
can
example?
okay. So should I share the screen?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So this. Uh, so let's say there is an array. And we want to empty the array.
Right.
So the first method can be to using for loop. So
Go ahead.
uh, for uh, let I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length and I plus plus. Um, Now uh, we want to remove the arrays. Array dot pop. We can do this. Uh, so it uh, the loop goes uh, uh, loop execute till all these elements are popped off the array. So let's see the output. Sorry, something. sorry. Uh, mm, don't know what's the problem. Um, don't know why it's stopping at. You can just do dot length. Yeah, I don't know why this is not working,
Okay,
but
okay. Look at that
yeah,
afterwards after the interview.
yeah, yeah.
I have something for you in chat section. Please forget that.
Okay, so this is a string. Huh,
Declaring it on one variable.
right.
Can you just change the summer into winter?
Okay. Mm, so we have to use the replace property. Sorry, replace method.
Okay. Go
Uh,
for it.
replace and what summer. Uh, sorry. Uh, let replace there. Hmm, sorry. Spelling mistake was that. Yeah. First one is uh, uh,
Can
achieved.
you change the same the summer second summer?
Yeah, there is another method where replace all can be used.
No, no, without replace all.
So using uh, a regular expression, we
Mhm.
can do that. Yeah.
Perfect. Do you know the difference between object method and object property?
Uh, yeah. So, object properties are the key value pairs, and object methods are uh, the functions inside the object.
That's the key. I have something for you in chat section. Please copy that.
Okay. Yes.
So I want the duration of the companies
Okay.
from
So,
start and end.
in an array,
Okay,
right?
right.
Okay. So let's take an array of duration. Uh, so mm we can so this is an array of object. So we can use map method uh, to map the duration to an array.
Don't explain,
So
just do it.
okay, dot map. Mm, so company. Uh, company dot end minus start. So yeah, this is the
Now do one thing, just
yeah.
add them all in a single digit.
Uh, so we can use reduce. Mm, yeah,
Do one thing, just reverse that string. I have sent it to you previously. No?
yeah, yeah. Uh, uh, we can do this using uh, loop, and another method is to do with uh, the string method. Which one should I do?
Go for the loop.
For the
Loop.
loop. Okay. Yes.
Okay, I have something for you, chat. Copy that.
Okay. This array, huh? Yes, sir.
Uh, can you just find out the maximum numbers from one particular means from respective arrays? Suppose
Uh,
the first one we have 85 the max number
right.
in the second. So I want the array of three numbers.
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Hello.
perfect. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh, do you know function expression and function declaration?
Yeah. So function expression is when we give the function keyword and the function name, uh, like this function. Let's fine. This is function declaration. Sorry, function statement, and this is so with function expression we have to assign it to a variable like let one is equal to function and like this. So this is function expression. This is function. The first one is statement.
Do you know constructor and factory functions?
Yeah. So function. Sorry. So constructor functions are used to create or initiate the objects and to create multiple copies of that function uh, or objects. And the function factory is it creates new functions from a single function, creates multiple or returns function from that function.
Do you know the difference between sum and average?
Sum and every.
Yeah.
So it checks if that some method checks that if at least one condition is satisfying from that array, and every method checks if all the elements are satisfying the condition.
Can you just show me one example of slice and splice?
Okay, let's say this is the array and slice method. Mhm. If you want to slice, let's say first three, and we have to do zero, the first, and So the end is not included, so I have to take the uh, this next index. Yeah, and uh, the splice method, right?
Mm.
Uh, so uh, splice method retains uh, the removed uh, like or the sliced uh, array.
Okay, let it be.
Okay.
Copy from the chat section. I have an array.
Yeah.
Can you arrange that array according to the index what ascending order?
Okay. Left. mm, Using uh, start method. Yes. Yes, output.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Rishikesh,
Yes, sir.
we have done with you.
Okay, sir.
Do you have questions regarding anything?
No, sir. How was the interview?
Was good. You can do some betterments regarding explaining your answers.
Okay.
Improve that. Okay.
Right. Yeah, the theoretical answer, right?
Right, right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.